Your friendly neighborhood banker here, and we are looking at Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue number 1. I gotta say, I wasn't sure with this mashup how they were going to bring these two together, but I think the plot is very clever. I like the way they did it. And if you're a real die-hard Godzilla fan, there's like a nice cameo in here for you. And while I enjoyed this, there's one little thing as a Godzilla fan that irked me slightly. But by and large, if you're a Power Rangers fan, you're going to like this. If you're a Godzilla fan, you're going to like this. So let's jump into this. Here, let's roll credits. And one thing that's good is the dialogue works. It's well written. The characters are familiar. And everybody sounds like themselves. Tommy sounds like Tommy. Goldar sounds like Goldar. Rita sounds like Rita, and so forth. So right here we get this really cool entry shot where Tommy just finds Rita Repulsa, doing her like normal bad things. And Rita gets this crystal. And the whole plot is she gets this crystal and she is just done. She's done with this Earth. She's done fighting the Rangers and fighting the teenagers with attitude. And she's like, you know what? I'm going somewhere else. There's a whole multiverse out there. I'm out of here. So I'm going to find an Earth that's not so difficult to conquer. So we go forward. Oh, by the way, there's spoilers. Maybe I should have said that at the beginning, but here we are. And she finds this Earth that has Godzilla and these monsters. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait, maybe this Earth isn't so easy to just take over. But we get this really cool cameo here. This alien spaceship shows up, and I was like, wait, wow, what's going on here? Aliens? I wasn't expecting that. And the freaking guys, if you're a Godzilla fan, you know them, you love them. They're the freaking aliens from Planet X show up. And I was like, and Rita and her team starts fighting them. I was like, wow, this is really cool. And here Rita's like, that's a good boy. So much more polite now that you've been shown a bit of discipline. Now, spaceman, take me to your leader. And we meet the leader. And this is so freaking cool that we get to see these cats again. I love this. If you ever seen it, if you haven't seen it, the movie Godzilla vs. Monster Zero is excellent. It is one of my favorite Godzilla movies because even if Godzilla wasn't in the movie, I would still enjoy it. That's how you know a Godzilla movie is really good. It's a fun, like old school, classic, corny science fiction movie that is really, really good. And look at this. So Tommy ends up accidentally falling in with Rita into this other world. And she's like, he sees Godzilla. He's like, oh man, better summon my buddy the Dragon Zord. He thinks Godzilla's one of Rita's monsters. And the Dragon Zord comes out of the water. And what a cool shot. The art is really, really nice on this. And we see Godzilla and Dragon Zord go toe-to-toe in this book. And let me just say, this wasn't... having the Dragon Zord fight Godzilla on his own isn't just a good choice. This is the right choice. This is what we needed to see as fans of both of these franchises. Now we get this situation where Rita is trying to control Godzilla and finds out he can't. They start explaining, as I said, these monsters, especially Godzilla, are all but impossible to control. Except, I'm pretty sure the plot of Godzilla vs. Monster Zero, where these Planet X guys first show up, they gain control of Godzilla and Rodan and make them start joining with King Ghidorah and taking over the Earth. And the whole point of the movie is that the humans are trying to stop their control of Godzilla and Rodan so that the humans can have a chance at defeating King Ghidorah and these aliens from the Planet X. So that is a little weird, but if you're an ultra die-hard fan, maybe there's a movie where that stops being the case. If so, please correct me. But it was a little awkward as someone who's just mainly familiar with that one. But we go forward, we get some cool art, and look at this page. I'm going to show it back here. Godzilla using his breath on Dragon Zord, and he just smashes him, and I'll give you a little close-up here. So. And then you see here, he picks up Dragon Zord, and Tommy's like freaking up his sleeve. It can't be. that monster trashed the Dragon Sword. I don't have any backup. And we get to the $100 page where his friends show up. And I just love that page. I think it's just really well done. It's like, in a way, simple, almost predictable, but just the way everybody's muscles come together and the light and all that like Power Ranger lightning flashing around them. I always loved the fact too that each have like their own colored dialogue boxes, so you have no doubt who's talking. I love it. I think this was a great ending to the book. I mean, look, this book, it did its job. It's a quick read. You'll be done reading it in like 8 minutes, maybe 10 if you're slow. But it did its job. I want to read the next one. I have to find out what happens. And the plot is very clever. It really is. A lot of credit to the writing on this one. Just the concept of how exactly to bring these characters together and what side characters will work with the other side characters. So I'm impressed. I'm going to buy the next one. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.
Thank you for the video view, but don't stop now. Watch a few. And if you like the content, please leave a comment. Do me the favor. Please let me be your neighbor, Hoodbanker.